Hello, welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Ellie Pai Hong. On this edition of the show, we're talking about increasing the number of people with disabilities in civic and leadership positions. With me for this discussion is Andre Johnson. He is a fellow for the 8825 Advancing Leadership Institute. Andre, so great to have you here.
Thank you very much for having me.
You were named a fellow for the Leadership Institute this year, and tell me about the process and what the ultimate goal is for you.
Yes, well, the process for me being involved with the ADA Advancing Leadership Institute, I was referred by one of my mentors in the entrepreneurial space that I'm currently in. I'm starting my own business down at 1871 here in Chicago, and my mentor seen my vision for my company and thought it would be a good match for me being a part of this organization. So I applied early for their early application process, which ensured me a sit-down interview with some of the members and going through the process. So that process went very well, of course, and I eventually became a fellow.
Yeah, and here you are. Going through this leadership training, what has it taught you?
It's taught me a lot about myself, number one, kind of changing my approach to things. I was more introverted. It allowed me to kind of come out of my shell and learn about being a more vocal leader in the space that directly affects me, whether it's in housing and different things that directly affect me and how I could be a part of that. Someone with a disability could be in a position of power and influence, whether on a board or participating in some of the other aspects of it.
Because there is definitely a lack of people with disabilities in civic and professional positions, and the whole goal is to change that.
Yes, absolutely. I think with 8825 Advancing Leadership, it's going to be a great tool for individuals to be involved, bring more individuals that also have background in different aspects and really change what's going forward that affects us.
Yeah, tell me a little bit, Andre, if you don't mind, about your personal story and how you ended up where you are.
Yes, well, in October 2004, I was the victim of Chicago gun violence. I was shot in a carjacking along with my best friend who passed during that whole traumatic ordeal, and it changed the trajectory of my life. First, I had to really figure out how I could return to some type of normalcy, so going through rehab and so forth. But it worked out. Years later, I was able to return to school, earning my bachelor's degree in engineering. I'm currently a fellow at 8825, and I'm also starting my own business focused in the disability space. So a lot of positive things have came out of it.
Yeah, you are such an inspirational story to so many people.
Thank you.
Going through what you've gone through and knowing that there is a need for people with disabilities in leadership and civic positions. Yes. What do you say to other folks to inspire them to take that next step?
I would definitely say take the leap. I was a little hesitant. I really didn't see myself as a leader, but after being involved, others seeing it in me, it just really helped me grow. So I know there are individuals out there that really are affected by different things, and you can be a part of changing that. So I think an organization like 8825 Advancing Leadership provides that opportunity to them. So I would say just get out, be involved, whether it's getting contact to some of the nonprofits, organizations out there, and it'll get you directed to an organization like 8825 Advancing Leadership.
And I'm sure being around people, like-minded people, and people who are going through the same things as you gives you not only an outlet, but a friendships and a community that you can really build upon.
Yes, I've learned a lot just meeting different individuals with visible disabilities and hidden disabilities. So those individuals I've met have really been influential in my life. I've learned different things, especially about deaf and blind in particular. So yeah. Great group to be a part of.
Well, you're doing some great work. You're such an inspirational story. I thank you for your time today.
Thank you very much for having me.
And I'm Ellie Pai Hong. Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next time on Comcast Newsmakers.